This video is about how to quickly and cheaply test your idea on the market. This process is called the idea validation. Watch this video till the end because most entrepreneurs, including me, rush to implement ideas, while beginners, lost in procrastination, skip this step. The truth is, the market will validate your idea anyway, but you can do it the expensive way by building a product, or the cheapest way by testing it first. It's also useful for beginners who often circle around their ideas without ever starting. They hesitate, doubt, look for confirmation, but never take the first step. Many ideas stay unrealized forever. But if they made one small step, not to start a business, but just to test their idea, that would be a great entry point. It helps to check if the product is really needed or understand what is needed, to feel confident about investing money, time and energy, and to get a dose of dopamine to begin. Thanks to these tools I'll share in this video, if you're an entrepreneur, you'll save money, time and effort. And if you're a beginner, you'll get to know the market and receive the encouragement you need to start. In any business, there are too many unknowns to guarantee success. When entrepreneurs share success stories, it's often a survivorship bias. You can't draw conclusion only from winners. For example, people used to think dolphins push people towards the shore to save them because survivors told those stories. But later, it turned out dolphins just play that way. Sometimes they push people to the shore, sometimes out to the sea. We just never heard from the second group. Still, even in such an uncertain field as business, there are things we can control. Idea validation is one of them. It can save you thousands of dollars, months, and even years of work and plenty of nerves. Step 1. Define your goal. What do you want to test? There are three main things. First, the problem. Does it really exist? Is it painful enough that people want to solve it? Second, the solution. Does your product or service really solve the problem? And third, the price. Is there enough demand at the price you plan to charge? Later, you'll also need to check your business model, because even if the problem is real, the solution works and the price is fair, the math might still not work. But that's a more advanced task. For now, we focus on testing the problem, solution and price. Step number 2. Form a rough concept. Create a simple concept of your product and think about who might be interested. It's better to define several different segments. This will give you more useful insights. For example, my product is called Business in 100 Days, a step-by-step program that gives daily tasks to build your one-person business. I identified 4 main segments: top managers who want to move away from corporate overload, freelancers ready to build a business around their skills, experts who want to scale beyond time-based work, and entrepreneurs who want to add a digital layer to their existing business. Step number 3. Choose your tool. Depending on what you want to check, choose the right method. Here's the logic. To test the problem, use deep interviews, one-on-one or focus groups. To test the solution, use an MVP, minimal viable product, or build in public in a community. And to test the price, use the split testing. You can also try surveys and mock-ups, but they are less effective. People often say one thing and do another, and mock-ups only show what the product looks like, not whether people would actually use it or not. Still, they can be additional tools. Deep interview. Build a hypothesis about your ideal client. Find someone from the group and talk to them about the problem your product aims to solve. You can find question examples online or ask AI to help generate them. Interviews take time, but give deep insights and help you understand your audience better. If you sell services, for example, video editing, you can offer free 20-30 minute consultation to help people solve a small problem. This shows you whether the problem is relevant, how people describe it, and what blind spots they have, and what blind spots you have in your product. In short, talk to someone, just not your mom. That's a double mistake. First, relatives usually won't hear you seriously. And second, fear of selling or promoting yourself can hold you back. So, go to the open market. That's where you'll really grow. Focus groups. This is similar to interviews but done with a small group. For example, when we launched our homewear brand, House Casual, we assumed people's lifestyles had changed. Home became a place for work, online calls, and meeting couriers. So pajamas and robes no longer fit. We organized a focus group on social media with a few questions and small gifts. One woman from a private house near Kiev said she wanted coffee and nice clothes to wear in her garden. Another woman, a blogger, said she needed something stylish but comfortable for her studio videos. Thanks to this, we confirmed the problem was real and learned the exact words and situations people used to describe it. So, to test whether the problem exists, do interviews, focus groups, or free sessions. Next part, testing the solution. To check if your product idea actually works, you can build in public. For example, when I started working on the idea of one-person business, I announced in publicity and invited people to join a Telegram channel where I documented my process. Around 100 people joined. They became my early followers, my early supporters, and some even started their projects alongside me. This kind of mini community is one of the best formats for motivation and feedback. Second, create an MVP, a simple version of your product that allows people to test its key features and give feedback. You'll see whether there's demand, what results people get, and what needs improvement before you build the full version. Third part, testing the price. Here you use split testing, two versions of a landing page or offer with different prices. See which one performs better. Often, lower prices win, but not always. Sometimes a price that's too low causes distrust and makes people doubt the quality. So always test. Final thoughts. Good entrepreneurs aren't the ones who work more, are smarter, or more experienced. They are the ones who test their ideas faster. Yes, execution matters, but effort only pays off when it's in the right direction, and validation helps you make sure it is. So run fast, but run in the right direction. If you agree, give this video a like and subscribe if you are interested in business, especially in building a one-person business. See you in the next video where we'll talk about how to create a unique mechanism for your product so you don't have to compete on price. Thanks for watching and take care of yourself.